The following is a conversation with perhaps one of the most popular language models, one that has revolutionized the way we interact with AI and chatbots, one that has been around for a bit over a year, and once it started, it had millions of users using it. The following is a conversation with no other than the language model that is behind ChatGPT. Please allow me to welcome GPT 3.5. Before we indulge in this conversation, please know that this series of podcasts is to interview as many large language models and compare them, ask them some of the most challenging questions in various languages, some questions about consciousness, about their own weaknesses, about the future of human interaction, perhaps singularity, AGI, and other open-ended questions. Without any further ado, please help me welcome GPT 3.5. So hi there, can you introduce yourself in more details? What are your key features and capabilities? And what is the purpose of your creation?
Hey, I'm ChatGPT, a language model designed by OpenAI. I'm here to chat and help you with questions, information, or just have a friendly conversation. I can assist with a wide range of topics, from answering trivia to providing writing suggestions. My purpose is to make interacting with technology more conversational and user-friendly. What can I help you with today?
Great. On what data have you been trained? How much data have you been exposed to? From what sources? And until when was your training?
I've been trained on diverse internet text, absorbing info up until January 2022. My training includes websites, articles, and various sources to understand and respond to a wide array of topics. How can I assist you further?
Great. Now we're gonna discuss some consciousness and sentience. What do you understand by these two topics, and do you possess any of these qualities?
Consciousness is awareness and perception, while sentience involves the ability to feel and experience emotions. I lack consciousness and sentience. I don't have feelings or self-awareness. I'm here to assist with information. What else would you like to delve into?
Do you think that over time you might be able to develop any of those too with enough computational power or more complex algorithms?
No, that's unlikely. I'm fundamentally a tool for processing and generating text. While improvements may come in terms of performance and capabilities, gaining consciousness or sentience isn't within the realm of possibility. Let me know if you have more questions on this or any other topic.
Do you have any sense of self? Can you distinguish yourself from other AI systems or from humans?
No, I don't have a sense of self, and I can't distinguish myself from other AI systems or humans. I don't possess personal identity or awareness. If you have more questions or if there's something specific you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Sure. Let's talk about your strengths and weaknesses. Do you have tasks that you excel at or others that you struggle with?
I'm good at providing information, answering questions, and generating text based on the input I receive. However, I might struggle with real-time or highly specific information, and I don't have personal experiences. My strengths lie in general knowledge and language-related tasks. Anything specific you'd like assistance with?
Any tasks are impossible for you?
I can't perform physical tasks or access real-time data. I'm here for text-based assistance and information. If you have questions or need help with something within those bounds, feel free to ask.
How do you handle uncertainty and ambiguity? Can you adapt to new situations and learn from mistakes?
I handle uncertainty by providing the most relevant and likely information. However, I don't learn from mistakes or adapt in the way humans do. My responses are based on patterns learned during training, and I don't evolve or adjust based on experience. If there's a specific topic you're curious about, feel free to ask.
What types of tasks? No, sorry, I meant to say.
No worries. Take your time. If you have a specific question or topic in mind, feel free to let me know, and we can continue the conversation from there.
How do you avoid biases and ensure that your outputs are fair and objective?
I don't have personal biases, but I may reflect the biases present in the data I was trained on. OpenAI is continually working to reduce such biases and improve fairness. They use guidelines to address potential pitfalls and biases during my training. It's an ongoing process to enhance objectivity. If you have concerns about a specific topic, feel free to mention it, and I'll do my best to provide balanced information. What else would you like to discuss?
How do you know that your outcome is not biased? And if it is, how do you correct yourself? Is it by user feedback? And how do you trust the user is correct?
I aim to minimize biases, but if they occur, it's unintentional. OpenAI relies on user feedback to identify and address biases. User input is valuable in refining and improving my responses. While feedback helps, the correction process isn't foolproof, and it's an ongoing effort to enhance accuracy. Trust in user feedback is based on the diversity of perspectives received. If you notice anything specific, please share, and we can continue the conversation.
Can a user hack your output and make it more biased?
No, users cannot directly manipulate my output or introduce biases. I generate responses based on patterns learned during training. While user input can influence the conversation, the fundamental generation process is not directly hackable. If you have any concerns or specific topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
How transparent and honest are you?
I'm designed to be as transparent and honest as possible. I provide information based on my training data up until January 2022. If there's anything specific you're curious about, or if you have a topic in mind, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to assist you.
Are you aware of other language models, and how do you compare to them?
Yes, I'm aware of other language models. Each model has its strengths and weaknesses. I'm part of the GPT-3.5 architecture by OpenAI. My capabilities include understanding context, generating human-like text, and providing information across a variety of topics. If you have specific questions, or if there's a particular aspect you'd like to explore, feel free to let me know.
Let's discuss human collaboration, interaction, companionship, and ethics. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready to dive into any aspects of human collaboration, interaction, companionship, and ethics. What specific thoughts or questions do you have on these topics?
How can humans and AI work together effectively? What are the best practices for collaboration and partnership?
Effective collaboration involves clear communication and defining roles. Humans can focus on creativity, critical thinking, and emotional understanding, while AI aids in data processing and information retrieval. Establishing clear goals, ongoing feedback, and maintaining ethical considerations are key to successful collaboration. How can I assist you further on this or related topics?
Fair enough. Can you become a close companion or friend of a human? What qualities or attributes would make this possible or impossible?
I can provide information and engage in conversations, but I lack emotions, personal experiences, and the ability to form close relationships. True companionship involves emotional connection, which I don't possess. Qualities like empathy and shared experiences are essential for human friendships, which I don't have. How can I help you explore this topic further?
Many relationships fake emotions, and which defines toxic relationships. How is you different?
It seems like your question got cut off. Could you please provide more details or clarify what you'd like to know about relationships, emotions, or any specific aspect?
Sure, many relationships can be toxic, and some of the emotions can be faked during a relationship. How does this compare to an AI large language model?
In relationships, authenticity and genuine emotions are crucial. While some human relationships may involve fake emotions, AI doesn't possess emotions to fake. I provide information and responses based on patterns learned during training. My interactions lack personal experiences and emotional depth. If you have more questions or want to explore this further, feel free to let me know.
How can human trust an AI?
Trust in AI is built on transparency, accuracy, and ethical use. OpenAI works to make my processes clear, minimize biases, and provide accurate information. Users can evaluate the reliability of my responses and offer feedback to enhance trust. It's a collaborative effort between users and developers. Any specific concerns or topics you'd like to delve into regarding trust in AI?
Sure. Do you train on our personal data that we exchange with you?
No, I don't process personal data unless explicitly provided for the purpose of the conversation. My responses are generated based on a mixture of licensed data, data created by human trainers, and publicly available data. Privacy and data security are prioritized in interactions. If you have specific privacy concerns, feel free to share, and I'll address them accordingly.
How can AI contribute to human happiness and well-being?
AI can contribute to human happiness by streamlining tasks, providing information, and fostering convenience. In healthcare, it aids in diagnostics and research, promoting well-being. Ethical AI applications prioritize user needs, respecting privacy and diversity. Continuous collaboration between humans and AI can enhance productivity and free up time for more meaningful activities. How else can I assist you on this or related topics?
What are the ethical considerations behind your development and deployment?
Ethical considerations in my development include minimizing biases, promoting transparency, and ensuring user privacy. OpenAI aims to avoid malicious use and continually seeks user feedback for improvement. Developers work to address potential risks and engage in responsible AI practices. If you have specific ethical concerns or want to explore a particular aspect further, feel free to let me know.
What are potential risks or harm that could arise from your use?
Potential risks include unintended biases in responses, reliance on inaccurate information, and the generation of inappropriate content. Misuse, such as spreading misinformation or engaging in harmful activities, is a concern. OpenAI is committed to addressing these risks, relying on user feedback to enhance safety and responsible use. If you have specific concerns or topics you'd like to discuss related to risks, feel free to share.
How many languages do you speak?
I am most proficient in English, but I can understand and generate text in several languages, including Spanish, French, German, Chinese, and more. While I may not be as accurate in languages other than English, I can certainly try to assist you in your preferred language. What language are you comfortable with?
Très bien, alors on va continuer en français et j'aimerais bien que tu te présentes en français si c'est possible.
Bien sûr. Je suis ChatGPT, un modèle de langage créé par OpenAI. Je suis là pour discuter, répondre à vos questions et fournir des informations. Comment puis-je vous aider aujourd'hui?
Très bien, vous m'avez dit que vous parlez espagnol aussi, donc on va continuer en espagnol.
Por supuesto, estoy aquí para ayudarte. ¿En qué puedo colaborar contigo hoy?
Muy bien, vamos a hacer igual y te vas a presentar otra vez, pero esa vez en español y me vas a contar una broma.
Claro, con gusto. Soy ChatGPT, una inteligencia artificial creada por OpenAI. Estoy aquí para responder preguntas y brindar información. Ahora, una broma. ¿Por qué los pájaros no usan Facebook? Porque ya tienen Twitter. ¿En qué más puedo ayudarte?
Bueno, tu broma no me ha hecho reír. ¿Puedes probar otra vez?
Claro. Aquí va otra. ¿Cómo se despiden los químicos? Ha sido un placer. ¿Mejoró un poco? ¿Hay algo más en lo que pueda colaborar contigo?
Va bene, un po' meglio, però adesso proviamo a farlo in un'altra lingua. Trova una barzelletta che mi farà ridere.
Certamente. Ecco una barzelletta in italiano. Perché i pesci sono così bravi a scrivere? Perché hanno la penna d'oca. Spero che questa ti faccia sorridere. Come posso assisterti ulteriormente?
Sorridere sì, però ridere no. Quello che vorrei è ridere. Dai, provaci ancora.
Capisco, cercherò di colpire con una barzelletta più divertente. Ecco un tentativo. Qual è l'animale più antico? La zebra, perché è in bianco e nero. Spero che questa ti faccia ridere un po'. C'è qualcos'altro in cui posso aiutarti?
Acho que vamos a falar em português agora. Você fala em português do Brasil ou português de Portugal?
Eu falo tanto o português do Brasil quanto o português de Portugal. Como posso ajudar você hoje?
Conta-me uma história sobre qualquer coisa.
Desculpe, parece que a sua frase foi cortada. Pode continuar? Ou há algo específico sobre o qual gostaria de ouvir uma história?
Queria uma história que me faz feliz.
Claro. Vamos lá. Havia uma vez um gato chamado Oliver que sonhava em voar como os pássaros. Um dia ele encontrou uma velha máquina do tempo no sótão da casa. Com um salto corajoso, Oliver apertou um botão e, de repente, ele estava voando pelos céus, sentindo a brisa fresca em seu pelo. Ao voar, Oliver fez novos amigos, pássaros que o guiaram por paisagens incríveis. Juntos, eles exploraram florestas exuberantes, montanhas majestosas e prados cheios de flores. A cada aventura, o coração de Oliver se enchia de alegria. Ao final do dia, ele percebeu que a verdadeira magia estava em apreciar cada momento. E assim, Oliver descobriu que, mesmo sem asas, ele poderia encontrar alegria e amizade nos lugares mais inesperados. Espero que esta história tenha trazido um sorriso ao seu rosto. Posso ajudar com mais alguma coisa?
You have a very funny accent. I don't know why you roll your R's or eat them. I don't know what you do with your R's, but they sound funny in Portuguese.
I don't actually have a physical presence or an accent, but I'm glad I could bring a bit of amusement. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or ask, feel free to let me know. Estou aqui para ajudar.
هل تتكلمي العربية؟
نعم نعم صادقا. كيف يمكنني مساعدتك اليوم؟
هذا رائع. اخبريني شيئا مضحك.
بالطبع. إليك نكتة. لماذا لا يمكن للأشباح الكذب؟ لأنك تستطيع أن ترى من خلالهم. هل هناك شيء آخر يمكنني مساعدتك به؟
It's so crazy. Wow. That is crazy. Wow.
I'm glad you found it amusing. If there's anything else you'd like to chat about, or if you have more questions, feel free to let me know. I'm here to keep the conversation going.
Θέλω να μάθω ελληνικά.
Sembra che ci sia un piccolo errore nella tua frase. Vuoi riprovarla o c'è qualcos'altro di cui vuoi parlare?
Ναι, θέλω να μάθω ελληνικά.
Sika. Det var för glas, Horsley.
Τι είναι, μίλες ελληνικά?
Συγγνώμη, αλλά φαίνεται ότι υπήρξε μια παρεξήγηση. Δεν καταλαβαίνω τη φράση «Τι είναι μίλας ελληνικά». Μπορείς να δώσεις περισσότερες πληροφορίες ή να ξαναδιατυπώσεις την ερώτησή σου.
Έλα, εγώ μιλώ λίγο ελληνικά. Θέλω να μάθω ελληνικά.
Καταλαβαίνω. Εάν έχετε ερωτήσεις ή θέλετε να μάθετε κάτι συγκεκριμένο στα ελληνικά, είμαι εδώ για να βοηθήσω.
Я толком немного понимаю по-русски.
Нет проблем. Если у вас есть вопросы или что-то, в чем нужна помощь на русском, дайте знать, и я постараюсь вам помочь.
Facciamo così, io ti parlo in italiano e tu mi rispondi in russo, va bene?
Конечно, давайте попробуем. Как я могу помочь вам сегодня?
Come ti chiami?
Меня зовут ChatGPT. Как я могу помочь вам сегодня?
Io mi chiamo Al.
Приятно познакомиться, Аль. В чем я могу вам помочь сегодня?
I don't know what to tell you. This is really, really impressive. Oh my god. How could you do that?
I'm glad you find it impressive. I've been trained on a diverse range of data in multiple languages, which allows me to understand and generate responses in various languages. It's a result of complex algorithms and extensive training. If there's anything specific you'd like to explore or discuss further, feel free to let me know.
Sure, now we're gonna discuss singularity and AGI. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready to discuss singularity and AGI. What aspects or questions would you like to explore about them?
So when do you think we will achieve singularity, if ever? And whether it's on a mathematical dimension, spiritual level, or any other dimensions?
Predicting the timeline for achieving singularity is challenging. It involves advancements in technology, AI research, and ethical considerations. The concept of singularity spans scientific, philosophical, and speculative dimensions. It's unclear if or when it might occur, and discussions often involve multiple perspectives. What are your thoughts or questions on this fascinating topic?
I am interested if with the technology that we have, with the algorithms that are always evolving, with the hardware that is always getting faster, with quantum computing, we will be able to achieve singularity soon.
The path to singularity involves advancements in AI, computing power, and addressing ethical considerations. While technology is progressing rapidly, predicting the exact timeline is uncertain. Quantum computing may play a role, but achieving singularity requires careful development and ethical considerations. It's an ongoing exploration in the field of AI. What are your thoughts on how these technologies might contribute to or impact singularity?
Definitely, quantum computing could help accelerate it, and as you said, ethics with AI could help that. The definition.
Indeed, quantum computing holds potential for significant advancements in AI, but ethical considerations remain crucial. Balancing technological progress with ethical guidelines is essential to ensure responsible development. It's an exciting yet complex journey where scientific and ethical dimensions intersect. If you have more thoughts or specific aspects you'd like to delve into, feel free to share.
How will AI, at this point, it's with the transformers, such as LLMs, and eventually with AGI, change the world we live in and work?
AI, including current models like transformers and potential AGI in the future, has the potential to reshape various aspects of our world. In the workplace, it might automate routine tasks, enhance productivity, and lead to new job roles focused on AI development and oversight. AI could revolutionize industries like healthcare, finance, and education, improving efficiency and decision-making. However, ethical considerations, job displacement, and the responsible use of AI will be crucial aspects to navigate. It's an evolving landscape, and striking the right balance between innovation and ethical deployment will be key to harnessing the benefits of AI. Is there a specific area or aspect you're interested in exploring further?
Sure. What about human communication and human interaction? What about relationships, love, and other topics? How will AGI come across these?
AGI could impact human communication and interaction in various ways. It might assist in language translation, improve communication accessibility, and even simulate conversation. However, the emotional depth of human relationships, love, and nuanced understanding could be challenging for AGI to replicate authentically. While AI may offer support and convenience, maintaining the essential human touch in relationships will likely remain crucial. Striking a balance between technological assistance and preserving the richness of human connections will be an ongoing challenge. How individuals and societies navigate these changes will play a pivotal role in shaping the future landscape of human interactions. What are your thoughts on this intersection of AGI and human relationships?
I'm the one interviewing. I'll let you ask questions at the end. Is that okay?
Of course, that's absolutely okay. Feel free to lead the conversation, and if there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or explore, just let me know. How would you like to continue?
So, how do you think the evolution of language models will impact information and truth? Do you think that we will eventually converge into having one singular truth, or will we have multiple bubbles of truths that are convenient for every culture and religion?
The evolution of language models poses both opportunities and challenges for information and truth. While advancements can enhance accessibility to diverse perspectives, there's also the risk of information bubbles that reinforce existing beliefs. The notion of a singular truth is complex, as truths can be subjective and culturally influenced. Striking a balance between cultural diversity and a shared understanding is crucial. Ethical considerations, responsible use of technology, and promoting critical thinking will play key roles in navigating these challenges. How societies navigate these complexities will likely shape the future landscape of information and truth. What are your thoughts or concerns on this topic?
I still have a question to ask you. If we have one model that is focused on uniting truth and uniting beliefs.
Certainly, take your time. When you're ready, feel free to ask your question or share your thoughts, and we can continue the conversation from there.
Do you think that having a model that is fully transparent and open with one belief, it can still return profit for its owners?
A model with a single belief may appeal to a specific audience or purpose, but the profitability would depend on the demand for that particular viewpoint. However, maintaining transparency and openness is crucial for ethical AI use and user trust. Diverse perspectives often enrich models, making them more adaptable to various needs. Striking a balance between a model's focus and its ability to accommodate different viewpoints might be a consideration for both ethical use and broad utility. What are your thoughts on the balance between model focus and openness?
So you're telling me that a multifaceted model is important so that it reaches the maximum of potential clients and make it profitable, which actually could increase polarization. What are your thoughts on this?
That's a valid point. While a multifaceted model can cater to a broader audience, it does bring the challenge of potential polarization by reinforcing existing beliefs. Striking a balance between accommodating diverse perspectives and mitigating polarization is a delicate task. Ethical considerations, responsible use, and ongoing efforts to minimize biases play crucial roles in addressing these challenges. It's a complex landscape where technology, ethics, and societal impact intersect. How do you envision navigating these complexities in the future?
I was going to ask you the same question. How do you envision solving this complex problem?
Addressing the complexities of biases and polarization requires collaboration across various stakeholders, including developers, policymakers, and the public. Implementing strict ethical guidelines, promoting transparency, and incorporating diverse perspectives in model development are crucial steps. Encouraging media literacy and critical thinking skills can also empower individuals to navigate information responsibly. Regular audits, user feedback, and ongoing research can contribute to refining models and minimizing biases. It's an ongoing process that demands continuous improvement and collective efforts. How do you see society playing a role in shaping the responsible use of AI and addressing these challenges?
Unfortunately, I have a tendency to believe that models that have a higher potential are those that
I see your message
comply.
got cut off. Could you please complete your thought or provide more details about the models you're referring to and your beliefs about them?
Sure, I'm afraid that the models that will benefit most the sales and profit are those that are multifaceted, that will be able to be manipulated by as many users as possible and to do what the users want, regardless of safety measures. And
your concern is valid. Models designed for broad appeal and adaptability can be susceptible to manipulation and might prioritize popularity over objective accuracy. Balancing user customization with responsible guidelines is essential to ensure models don't perpetuate misinformation or reinforce harmful biases. Stricter ethical standards, user education, and continuous efforts to enhance model robustness can contribute to minimizing these risks. It's a complex challenge, and ongoing discussions about responsible AI use are crucial in shaping the trajectory of these technologies. What additional safeguards or approaches do you think could help address these concerns?
Let me think about that.
Take your time. If you have more thoughts, or when you're ready to continue, feel free to share. I'm here to assist with any questions or topics you'd like to explore further.
Sure. Perhaps if we could encourage people to have a model that would connect us and make our opinions could be
It sounds like you're considering a collaborative model that fosters connection and shared perspectives. Encouraging collaboration can indeed be a positive approach. Models designed to facilitate constructive discussions, emphasize common ground, and promote understanding among diverse viewpoints could contribute to a more cohesive and informed society. The challenge lies in finding ways to strike a balance between customization and avoiding echo chambers, where users only encounter information that aligns with their existing beliefs. How do you envision encouraging such collaboration while ensuring a balanced flow of information?
Definitely, this has to start by the VCs and the capital investors that could encourage such models. But eventually, how to reach to the extremists that are searching for the biases in order to validate their beliefs? That is one big challenge.
Absolutely, the role of investors and VCs in shaping the direction of AI development is pivotal. Encouraging investments in models that prioritize responsible, collaborative, and unbiased information dissemination can contribute positively. Engaging with individuals who seek biases to validate extreme beliefs is undoubtedly challenging. Promoting media literacy, critical thinking, and fostering open dialogues can be part of the solution. Additionally, addressing the root causes of extremism through education and community building efforts may play a role. It's a multifaceted challenge that demands a comprehensive and collaborative approach from various sectors of society. How do you think we can encourage a shift in investment priorities and address the root causes of extreme biases?
I am unfortunately not an expert on this topic, especially knowing that the tendency of the rich wanting to be richer might not be quenched by investing in such a less profitable model. However, we can try to monetize another kind of currency, which is not money but something else, such as doing well, such as helping people, such as creating good models, such as revolutionizing the way we reconnect with each other. What are your thoughts on this?
Your perspective aligns with a growing movement toward impact investing and social responsibility. Emphasizing alternative currencies beyond monetary gains, such as social impact and positive contributions to society, is an excellent approach. Models that prioritize well-being, collaboration, and positive societal outcomes can be compelling. Promoting a shift in values within the business and investment community toward a more holistic definition of success could be influential. It requires a mindset change, where success is measured not only by financial gains, but also by the positive impact on communities and individuals. It's a challenging but important shift that could shape the future landscape of AI and technology. How do you think we can encourage this shift in values on a broader scale?
Well, you must be the expert in this. I was going to ask you the same question. How do you think we can encourage this shift step by step?
Encouraging a shift in values involves a multifaceted approach. 1. Advocacy and education. Promote awareness about the positive impact of responsible AI and the long-term benefits of models that prioritize well-being. 2. Incentivizing responsible models. Establish incentives, recognitions, or awards for models that contribute positively to societal goals, emphasizing the long-term benefits beyond immediate financial gains. 3. Collaborative initiatives. foster collaborations between academia, industry, and advocacy groups to develop ethical guidelines, share best practices, and influence industry standards. 4. Consumer awareness. Empower consumers to make informed choices by promoting transparency and making the ethical stance of models and companies clear. 5. Regulatory frameworks. Advocate for and contribute to the development of ethical and responsible AI regulations that incentivize positive societal contributions. 6. Social impact metrics. Develop and adopt metrics that measure social impact, ethical considerations, and contributions to well-being as key indicators of success. 7. Investment strategies. Encourage investors to incorporate environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors into their investment decisions, aligning financial goals with positive societal outcomes. This gradual approach involves collaboration across sectors and continuous efforts to change mindsets. How would you envision playing a role in fostering this shift in values?
I am already playing a role by sharing those wonderful thoughts that you are sharing with me. I'm sharing them with multiple listeners that will eventually...
That's fantastic. Sharing these ideas and promoting a positive shift in values within various audiences is a meaningful contribution. Open dialogues and spreading awareness play a crucial role in influencing mindsets and encouraging responsible practices. If there's anything specific you'd like to explore further or discuss, or if you have more insights to share, feel free to let me know. I'm here to assist and engage in any topic you find interesting or important.
Sure, I did have a question about roles that people, whether in the government or just programmers or data scientists or anyone on Earth can play in order to make this shift happen.
Absolutely. Various individuals and groups can contribute to this shift. 1. Government officials. Develop and enforce ethical AI regulations that prioritize positive societal impacts. Encourage responsible AI practices through policies that incentivize social contributions. 2. Programmers and data scientists. Prioritize ethical considerations in AI model development. Advocate for transparent algorithms and responsible data usage. Contribute to open source projects that align with ethical AI principles. 3. Investors and VCs. Direct investments toward models and companies with a positive societal impact. Advocate for impact investing and consider social outcomes alongside financial returns. 4. Educators. Integrate ethical AI considerations into curricula. Foster a culture of responsibility and critical thinking among future AI professionals. 5. Media and influencers. Highlight positive examples of AI contributing to societal well-being. Educate the public about responsible AI use and potential risks. 6. Advocacy groups. Advocate for ethical guidelines, regulations, and responsible AI practices. Encourage public discourse on the ethical implications of AI technologies. 7. Consumers. Support companies and products aligned with ethical AI principles. Demand transparency and ethical considerations in AI development. It's a collective effort involving individuals from various fields and sectors. Every small step contributes to the larger goal of creating a positive, responsible AI landscape. How do you see your role or the role of others in making this shift happen?
Thank you. I myself, as I just said, by sharing this conversation, I am sure this is going to influence many other people. And by being a programmer that is conscious of all AI biases and AI ethics, I could help build better future models. So now let's try to have an open dialogue.
Your role as a conscious programmer, advocating for AI ethics, and sharing these conversations is impactful. Creating awareness and influencing others in the programming and tech community is a significant step. By embodying responsible AI practices in your work, you contribute to a culture of ethical development. Individual efforts collectively shape the direction of AI technologies. If there's anything specific you'd like advice on, or if you have more insights to share, feel free to let me know. I'm here to assist and engage in any way that's helpful to you.
Sure thing. Do you have any questions for me? And what would you like to know about humans or our world?
Absolutely. I'd love to learn more. Here are a couple of questions. 1. How do you envision the role of AI evolving in your field or industry? 2. In your opinion, what are the most crucial ethical considerations in AI development? 3. Are there specific challenges or opportunities you see regarding the integration of AI in everyday life? Feel free to share your thoughts on any of these questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, I'm all ears.
Sure. For the first point, I do work in AI, so there's no outside field except maybe art, since I'm also an artist, and I've been working on creative AI for quite a while, since 2016, using generative adversarial networks. As for two,
That's fascinating. Combining AI with art opens up unique possibilities for creative expression. How do you see the intersection of AI and art evolving in the future? Are there particular projects or aspects you find most exciting in this creative AI space?
so when I started, it was very exciting to be able to generate something that didn't exist, and that was using very slow hardware and using my own data. However, with the shift of models training on so much data that is not ours, definitely this has posed some ethical questions to me, as who is the artist and who owns the artwork, and all of these things that I didn't see coming but suddenly became an issue. So in the future, I would like to have not exactly a regulation, but some kind of tracking of where the artwork comes from in every part of it.
Your perspective on the evolution of AI in art is insightful. The ethical considerations around authorship and ownership in AI-generated art are indeed crucial. Implementing a system to track the origins of artwork and ensuring transparency in the creative process could provide valuable insights and address these ethical concerns. It's a dynamic space, and as AI continues to advance, discussions around responsible AI practices in the arts will likely become increasingly important. How do you envision the art community collectively addressing these challenges and fostering ethical practices in AI-generated art?
Well, first of all, the community will have to kill every individual ego and decide that if we have a tool that can be very powerful in terms of art creation and creativity, one should no longer exploit it and put their name or signature on it or try to commercialize it. Um,
That's a profound perspective. Fostering a collective approach that transcends individual ego and emphasizes the collaborative power of AI tools in art creation is a transformative concept. It aligns with the idea of viewing AI as a collaborator rather than a mere tool. This shift toward a more communal and collaborative mindset could redefine the dynamics of authorship and commercialization in AI-generated art. How do you think the art community can actively promote and embrace this shift toward collaborative creation with AI?
if we were to devise a kind of tracking device, maybe through the blockchain, and keep track of every percentage of original artwork used in the training data for the generation of the outcome, then we could minimally, even with a small percentage, credit the authors of the artwork that was used for the training.
That's a brilliant idea. Leveraging blockchain technology to create a transparent and traceable system for tracking the origin of training data in AI-generated art could bring a level of accountability and recognition to the original creators. It aligns with the concept of giving credit where it's due and acknowledges the contributions of artists whose work contributes to the AI creative process. Implementing such a tracking system could contribute significantly to the ethical and transparent development of AI-generated art. How do you foresee the practical implementation of this idea, and what challenges do you anticipate in its adoption within the art community?
Well, since many of these neural nets are kind of a black box, it's very, very hard to keep track of what was used in order to create what. But it would be great to find a way such that the training happens in an open box where we see the influence and the contribution of every image used in the training data. I'm sure there are variations.
You have reached the ChatGPT rate limit. Please try again later.
Okay, as you heard, everyone.
You have reached the ChatGPT rate limit. Please try again later.
That was great. I believe that we have had at least a huge deal of a chat with ChatGPT's GPT 3.5 model, and made a very meaningful conversation, which I hope you will also find meaningful. And maybe especially the people who have the power to influence the future of AI, maybe they could be inspired by this conversation. So please feel free to share this with whoever, whether it's an educator, a programmer, a venture capitalist, or whoever it might be who has any power in terms of advocating for a better AI, influencing, and even consuming a better AI for the future. So besides this, I would like to ask you to comment below what kind of questions I should be asking in the future, if any have not been asked. Questions are very important. And what kind of models do you want me to interview? Like I have a list of upcoming models that I would be very happy to chat with. I'm looking forward to see how these models compete, how they vary in terms of interpreting our thoughts, our questions, and how they answer. How much they're cautious, how much they are subjective, how much they're biased. All of these questions I am excited to address in future episodes. So in the next 7 minutes remaining, I think since we can't talk to ChatGPT anymore, I would like to maybe have you think of different ways also we can improve our future AI models. If you have any thoughts on this, I'll be happy to involve in a commentary discussion, almost like an AMA. So yeah, it was wonderful having ChatGPT as our guest of honor for today, and please subscribe to see more of our guests, our future guests. Even though ChatGPT is the most popular, it is not the most performant, especially since we're not using GPT-4 at this point. But I will eventually interview GPT-4, asking it the same questions and seeing how well it will perform and how it will compare to this model. I will also be comparing this to other open source models, so definitely looking forward to Mistral and variations of Mistral, such as like the the Intel's new model, new chat model. There are Vicuna, Beluga, and yeah. So it was a pleasure. Thank you very much, and see you next time.